There is strength in numbers, you know. Are you willing to join me? Here we go. 3, 2, Aooooooooo! For those of you who can't do without the howl, Aooooooooo! Welcome into the Wednesday edition. Hump Day, full moon Wednesday, 9:35 Eastern Time this evening. The moon and the sun will be at 7 degrees 25 minutes. Moon in Pisces, sun in Virgo. Yesterday, we took a little extra time and I think quite effectively picked this apart from Saturn's perspective. But let's look at this from Pisces' perspective. And really, even we're going to bring Virgo in because isn't it the sun that illuminates the big bright full moon? Don't leave the sun out of this combination as well. And we certainly can't leave Neptune aside because the ruler of the sign of Pisces is in the sign of Pisces. So that just amplifies everything Piscean about this full moon to the tilt. So what do we have? Well, we have obviously the whole negative side of Neptune. We could start with addictions, and that's addictions to anything. Maybe you'd like to spend the day not doing things that you do too frequently during the day. One might be just getting on social media. What do you consume? What do you think about? What do you look at on a regular basis? Especially from a standpoint of can't do without ... Good time to take a look at that. Neptune's in retrograde. Review, reassess, reevaluate, replan. Now let's stay on the shadow side like we did yesterday, and then we'll flip it over to the high timeline side of Neptune, which is beautiful. But the other side is, of course, the lies, the delusions, illusions, the secret mysteries, etc. And since Neptune is in retrograde and we are reviewing, why not take a look at where we might be deceiving ourselves about a reality that could be right in front of our face, Saturn, but we are simply not willing to see it. Neptune, Pisces. You know, confusion is also another Neptunian trait. I have Neptune right on my sun, so I've really learned this planet well. And sometimes you just don't think straight about something. You're confused. And maybe this next couple of days would be a good time, today, maybe tomorrow, to just not make important decisions if you don't have to, just in case there's a little bit of that Neptunian sawdust on the floor. This energy will clear quickly. You just have to make it maybe through the weekend at the most, and then it will be on its way. Now, let's flip over to the sun, because it is that sun that is radiating the moon so brightly, that Virgo sun. What would be on the shadow sides of Virgo? Well, we know. Too much perfectionism, too much detail, and critical for those who don't comply. So for the next couple of days, let go of the grip a little bit, give others some slack. Remember, on the shadowy side of this, that could be shining right into the moon. Okay, that's enough for the shadow. Let's jump over to the highest timeline side of this full moon, and let's talk about this incredible spiritual soul growth, subconscious development that is possible during this time. Why? Because Neptune is in retrograde. Exactly. Yes, we are allowed, we are granted permission from the sky and the stars and God beyond it to go deep into our soul. When we think about our spiritual path in the chart, we think about Neptune and Pisces. Yeah, we talk about Jupiter and Sagittarius also, but this is where it really connects with the soul, and the moon is in there as well. This is a soul-based full moon. And this is where we can hop over to that positive side of Virgo, because Virgo can help us cut through that confusion. We can fillet our soul and our spiritual and our subconscious life out. Then we can put some of that Virgo shine on it, and we can be practical about what we could change that would make a difference. And when we do that, think about both sides of this. We'll feel really good about having done it. So if you're doing a full moon ceremony, don't be afraid in the least bit to go deep. You've got Pisces. The duality of the two fishes means that you can cover every aspect of your psyche if you want to go that far with it. I wish you the very best full moon, and particularly a clear sky tonight overhead. I'll see you back tomorrow. Have a great